You're here. Let's get some shots up. That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.
What's up, MP? Moviegoers, I know you love this matchup tonight, featuring two fierce defenses going head-to-head.
Each of these teams do two things. They play with passion and constant effort, but more importantly, they are not afraid to get chippy.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Haywood, and it's Bird in at the 3. Banks kicks to MP. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
Oh, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
To the wing on the left, here's Viana. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Winston. MP outside. And another three for New York.
MP didn't like that they conceded a three. He was determined to get it right back.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. New York is gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Cotton. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Bird for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Chapman, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Bird outside. Pass to Haywood. Takes a 3. Sorber with the rebound. The Knicks lead by 6. Back to MP. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Bird. Releases from 15. Count that one.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. For the Knicks, Dottier's checked in, and it's Teagan for Hammond. And here's MP for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Cotton, the pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. MP kicks the tee. Walker against MP. Here's Dadier. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Teague, the pass to MP. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Towns. Pass to Haywood. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. And checked in for the Knicks. Hammonds comes in for Button. Bird, he's checked in for the Raptors. Haywood comes in for Towns.
For your Knicks hitting answer, let me hear you once again.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They've got MP, and it's Dadier in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Haywood gets the bucket.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He finished with 60 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Floats it up for Walker.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. MP outside. The 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Chapman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York leading by 14 to the right side. Back to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Chapman for the 3. And Dadier pulls it down.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Outside Banks. Here's MP. And the Knicks good for 2.
They had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Raptors moving the ball around. Chapman, that's good.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
50 seconds left in the first half. Teague, the pass to MP. Shoots the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bird against Banks. Pass to Chapman. Knicks with the rebound. Banks has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP outside. Stolen by Bird. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's New York with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Doctor. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference stand. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Bird, and it's Chapman in at the 1. And Bird, here we go. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Ali LaForce with the report. Hey, Ali, thanks.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
50-25.
Pass to Haywood. Bird outside. Here's Viana. And again, Toronto no up.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
They get the rebound. Here's Winston. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Bird's got 6.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Winston the pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 41.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
A 3-ball. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Pass to Haywood. 6 to shoot. Here's Chapman. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Launches a 3. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Chapman. 6 points for him. Cotton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cotton's got his second bucket of the night.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Bird against Banks. Here's Viana. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 10 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's MP for three. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cotton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
68-33.
Now here's Bird. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bird's got 9. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Butler, and it's Dadier in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Butler passes to MP. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken. in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how freaky the three-point shootout has always been the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And New York making a change. Demon's checked in.
Number 13, Igor Demon.
MP outside. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Haywood. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Stolen by Bird. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And Towns gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's MP for 3. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by T. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. MP kicks to Butler. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Off target with his 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
For 3. And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so Bird will bring it up for Toronto. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Teague, the pass to MP. Going inside. And MP throws it down.
I'll tell you, take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP ready to go.
Bird looking it over. Looking to end the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Igor Demon. So Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
From outside the arc, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Haywood, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-7 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Bird. There's Walker with the three. Connects from three-point range.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
To the paint, stolen by Haywood. Toronto working the ball around now. And here's Walker outside. And again, it's Toronto with a three. And so here is New York. And another turnover here by New York.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Bird outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never...
How you feel last time?
That's a joke in itself.
We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2. And taking a broader look here, at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Green.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Frazier in at the 5. And for New York, they've got MP, and it's Hammonds in at the shooting guard position. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Yep, count it.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And here's New York now. And this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Here's the wall. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. To the middle. Shoots. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Henderson, the pass to Frazier on the wing. Forbes. Here's the wall. Pass to Henderson. Can they get it? Banks pulls it in. The drive by MP from the arc. Banks, no good.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
And the bucket is good. The Wall's gotten his second bucket.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
No coverage that time.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Forbes. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, clearly Henderson has strong passing instinct. He can sense where the best place is to get the ball.
Winston, pass to MP. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Blazers trail by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Winston. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Outside, Green. And it's New York with a rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. MP looking around. Here's the pick. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Lawal, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. And he comes up with a bucket. And here are the Knicks now. A 12-point game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Six on the shot clock. This one for three. Can't hit that one. And so it's New York, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning substitutions. MP outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 24.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
On the court right now for Portland. We've got Topic. He's out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Forbes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Topic from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Topic has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Banks. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Banks has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Shots good by Henderson.
Well, look, you're going to get bumps and bruises playing in this league. Henderson with a great finish through the contact.
They set the screen, and here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Banks. MP outside. And here's T. From deep, MP. And no good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Henderson, the pass to Eaton. And here's Henderson, checked by T. 5 to shoot. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
MP with it. Henderson picks him up. MP no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
New York leading by 19. There's 38 seconds left to play in the half.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Knicks lead 44-23.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Henderson with it. 23 points for him last game against Chicago.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York out in front, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. thinking about the shot. You almost had it. Let's hear it for the participant.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella, too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Knicks.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
They've got MP, and it's Banks in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Pass to Frazier. Portland moving it around. Here's Eden. He's scoreless. Here's Forbes, covered by MP, the wall. Portland, no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 33.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to the wall. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. Frazier shot is off.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Here's Winston. Back to MP. They set the pick. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Eden. Now here's Henderson. Here's Lawal. No good on the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Forbes. It's deflected. They get it back. 2 in the cold spell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
On the wing, MP. He's got 36 points.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. All alone. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Lawal's got 8.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
From deep, MP. And the Knicks, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. The three is up. Sinks the tray. MP's got 42 in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's the wall. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
MP right side. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Henderson outside. Pass to the wall. They need this. The Knicks with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Winston. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Jalen Green is out there with Topic. And it's Eaton in at the three. He was all alone on that one. 48 points for MP.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
On the wing, Green. Checked by T. Topic for three. And it's MP with a rebound. Well, the Knicks shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. For three. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And there's the screen. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, Thurman. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just rolling.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Eden. There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
There's a screen. Topic for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Demon, he's checked in for Dadier. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Forbes, the pass to Eaton. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. The Knicks making a switch here. Dadier's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Lawal.
2 minutes remaining.
Henderson outside.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Forbes. MP with the block.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Here's Henderson. Here's Eden. Off target from three-point range. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-3 run to the right side. MP outside. Back to T. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Down low. T, that one's good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Lawal. On the wing, Forbes. Henderson against Butler. Here's Frazier. And it's MP with a rebound. And here are the Knicks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Boy, it was something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
Someone made it.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and intimate. Knicks fans.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of down. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Dunleavy is out there with Baldwin. Then there's Rollins. And it's Dyson in at the power forward. Here's Dunleavy. To the middle. Out to the right wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. MP allowing the play to develop naturally.
Now Dunleavy. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Rollins the pass to Buchanan. Driving in. The Knicks pull it in. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Down low, Tyson. And it's MV with the rebound.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Jacks up a three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
Pass to Baldwin. Shot to stop the run. Bangs on the trifecta. Baldwin's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Hammonds. Back to MP. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Dunleavy. His last outing, 16 points for him. Tyson with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. And again, it's a New York 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust for the Knicks. Gautier's checked in, and it's Teagan for Hammonds. Pass to Riley. Here's Dunleavy, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. MP outside. Lets the three fly, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Buchanan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Dunleavy. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Riley. Sorber with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game to the inside. And the dunk by MP.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by New York. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Dunleavy. Pass to Buchanan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he...
And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. For the Knicks, Hammonds comes in for Butler. The Grizzlies trail by 14, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Baldwin, also Buckner out there, and it's Tyson in at the 4.
Turkish Thunder, Şengün, tasting the sauce up top.
MP kicks to Banks. A 3 from MP. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He finished with 51 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Buckner. He covering. Buckner, good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And teams have the ball here for the New York Knicks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Pass to Tyson. Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. And the Grizzlies another 3.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's Hammonds. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Explosive move by MP. He's got the gas for sure.
Pass to Buckner. 1:04 left here in the second. Baldwin the pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. And that one, good. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Inside, there's MP. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Rollins comes in for Şengün. And Dunleavy subbed in for Buckner.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for New York. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Not pretty, fellas. What do they need to focus on to get back into this one?
Well, I would say to make a run early in the third quarter.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got MP, and it's Banks, and at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Pass to Baldwin. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Sorber's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
3-pointer. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now Dunleavy. Pass to Tyson. Good defense by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Buchanan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
MP dishes to Banks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Tyson. Over MP. Good on the short little jump shot.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
They set the screen, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 54 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Buchanan misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the inside. Here's Rollins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Both teams will make substitutions. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Puts up a three. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Baldwin. He's got 14. Rollins. And he gets it to go from the high post. Rollins got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The three from MP. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
24 seconds left in the third. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the end. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Alperon Şengün. Buckner out there. That was something to see.
Good. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And the basket by MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Thomas. Şengün with the screen for Thomas. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. New York moving the ball around. Outside Teague. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thomas with the ball. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Fires the 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Jacquier. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
That one goes. Count it.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
From about 16, Buckner, no good. New York with the ball. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Tyson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Here's Buckner. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
And so he hits both. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Al Dunleavy. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of...
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
What up, Coach?
Hey.
about to tear it up.
Welcome all. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Sorber in at the 5. Pass to Bird. Here's Atkins. Here's Price. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP outside. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action, makes the right decision.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Here's Atkins. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's Bird. And a strong finish with two hands.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Atkins. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Atkins. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Bird. Chalk up 2 there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here's MP from outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Pass to Bird. The 3 ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP shot is good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Price. Here's Bird. Here's Atkins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night. Maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Price. Here's Bird. Shoots. The rebound by MP.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
A minute 4 left in the first. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Atkins. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's a screen. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bird. Miss. Pass to Hammonds. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Giddey. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Knicks leading by 10. Pacers trail by 7. So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got MP, and it's Teague in at the 1. Pass to Jamison. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Winston, he's checked in for Teague. Pass to Jamison. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Price. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Price has got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far.
MP! An emphatic finish.
Oh, my goodness. MP stealing the show.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jamison. Here's Price. Here's Jamison, covered by MP. Here's Bird. Banks pulls it in. Banks has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Winston, pass to MP. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Giddey. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
To the paint. Giddey with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. And Dadier pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Bird. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Price. Takes a three. The Knicks with the rebound. Banks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's New York, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, everyone. In the Eastern Conference, MP.
Not shocking to see him take home the prize. His determination on the floor, it's been second to none.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Knicks.
The defense.
Appreciate you joining us. It's
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
And it's Bird in at the shooting guard position. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Hammonds, the pass to MP. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Bird. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Winston. Knicks leading by 18. Inside. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're getting... Forged on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP, the pass to Banks. Here's Price. He's got 5. Atkins can't get it to go.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Banks, the pass to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Bird. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Price. 4-3. Kept alive by Indiana. Out to the wing. Here's Dixon. Hands it from the wing.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Teams checked in for New York. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
And it's Giddey missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
From deep, MP. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Atkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
MP outside to the middle. Here's Banks. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Looking to win the run. Pass to Price. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
MP outside. There's the 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 54 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP getting it done for New York. He's simply... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for New York, we've got Butler, and it's Teague in a 2-guard. Erickson pass to pass, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
MP inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
New York working the ball around now. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Teague finds MP to the paint. Thurman. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Grass's shot is good.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for New York. MP scanning the floor. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, this is what you get when you run your offense through MP.
Here's Giddey. The 3. It's hauled in by Thurman. The Knicks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Giddey. Down low. Picked it out of midair. To the wing, right side. Teague, the pass to MP. Inside. Outside for Butler. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
4-3.
MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Giddey. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Bird, pure from 3-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Giddey against Butler. And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these 2 should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
40 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Bird. Here's Price from deep. The rebound by MP.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Bird. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Oh, that's one.
I see you out there doing work.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of, well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiary.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. White is out there with Ramirez. Then there's Edwards. And Hall in at the 5 spot.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Here's Wright. Cans the 12-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Good release there from MP. You can see how comfortable he is with that 3 ball.
Hall passes to Edwards. Banks with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. For 3, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Another miss by Minnesota. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. MP kicks to Hammonds. Back to MP. Lets it go with the 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 8.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The Knicks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Phillips, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. To stop the run. Knicks with the rebound. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
A three from MP. Good on the triple. He's got 11.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Phillips. Shot clock at 6. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Right outside. The tray. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Right for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Sorber's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP for he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh man, that's like stealing 3 points.
And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense. Checked in for the Knicks. Hammonds comes in for Buck. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. MP outside. Beyond the arc. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP, and it's Hammonds in at the shooting guard position. And they get it, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 63 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Edwards passes to Ramirez. Gurovic. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Phillips. They need this. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Hammonds. The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 31 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota making a switch. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Hall, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hall's got his first basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
To Wright, fires for 3, traps in the tray. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
To the left wing. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Sacramento. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Wright throws it down hard.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for New York.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. New York ahead, running away with it. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Looking at the Knicks, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the New York Knicks. And that concludes
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. We've got Anthony Edwards. White is out there with Ramirez. And it's Hall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Good.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Edwards passes to Wright. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
A 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 47 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Edwards passes to Ramirez. There's the pick. From 18 feet away, Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Ramirez. Here's Hall. Now here's Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Ramirez. Edwards with the screen. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
MP looking around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 53.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
In the corner, right with it. 50 seconds left in the third. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sorber with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
75-38.
Pass to Ramirez. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Banks. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
A 3 from MP. Kept alive. Here's Winston. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Butler, and it's Thurman in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Phillips. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. MP outside to the paint. Right side, Butler. MP left side.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Knicks lead 77-38.
Minnesota with the ball. Edwards with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. To the wing right side. Jackson, a screen on MP. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
New York shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Pass to Dagier. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Now Edwards. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Here's Ramirez. The 3-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Edwards. Now Jackson, covered by MP.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. And here are the Knicks. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Here's Ramirez. Outside Edwards. Nailed from three-point land.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Ramirez. Left side Jackson. Edwards looking it over. And it's MV with the rebound. This one for 3. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just